Hello, everyone. Okay, I should have tested my voice before I said hello, everyone. This is Veteran, this is No Man's Sky, and this is my corner of the internet. So, today we are going to do our normal stuff, the frigates, the farming run, and then we are going to prepare to jump to a new galaxy. And I actually don't know where we are going after Eissentam. So that is going to be uncharted waters for me, at least. So that's one thing which is a little bit funny, both for you and for me. Need to make sure I have some audio on. There we go. So we are on the freighter, and hello there. I just try to remember to pick these up, because some days I have actually forgotten them. So the frigates, they were relatively short, all of them, so I do not expect any big things today. One storage augmentation is always good. Gridnoff AI fragment that can help us find a sentinel interceptor. More storage. Wow. That was actually not overly bad. So, on to the next one. That was actually the longest one, which was first, because I normally take them longest and then go down. So the further in I come, the shorter they normally are. Just a little surprise there, which is good money-wise, hopefully. But the thing is, I'm not too concerned what I actually get out of them. As long as I get something, then I'm happy. Nothing overly exciting there. An exploration one. Surprise, so what did we get for that? Nothing overly. It didn't pop up as a rare one, so yeah. And the last exploration. Collection of poisonous herbs. Really sounds like something I would like. But who knows? Who knows? Let's see what it all came out to. So that is from yesterday, so that just go there. And actually it goes to be sold. I have so much of that coin, so frost crystals. sold. They go to be sold. Those go to be sold. I think I finally got rid of those I had yesterday, so it's good to get some new ones. That is to be sold. That is to be sold. That is just going into a stack somewhere. And as I say, it trying to find out what I actually can make with those organic cataclysms. Inventory full. So it's actually a question if I have or haven't. But so I'm doing this just to make sure that I have if I need for repairs. I will need some of these things. So that should be fine. Need to be goes down here. Goes to the starship for sales. So for now I'm fine. So just need to make sure I make the mold. So that's how it is. And we continue with sending frigates out again. That's one long balance and a combat which is relatively long, which is good. So if we take that first, combat, exploration, industrial, trade, support. I'm actually taking it off again because as it's long, I actually want this one on. As the exploration one, because then there's I have a feeling that there is a bigger chance picking up the spawning sacks and things for the living ship on the longer ones than there is on the shorter ones. So I take a chance here, but that should be fine. So now I have 1, 2, 3 support. Doesn't really matter. As long as it becomes 5 stars, then I'm actually happy. And I picked one industrial I probably shouldn't have, but I kind of have plenty, so they should be fine. Good. So I'm going to do the normal farming run. I can find my teleporter. I'm trying to do it as quick as I can today, but as said, the agenda is to jump into the next galaxy. That means I'm starting exploring all new areas for me, so that is of course a little bit exciting. Come on. It's funny, if you stand too close, it actually don't want to target them. Thing is, I take pretty much everything which is free, and those nanites from my co-work in my base is a daily free lump of nanites, which is actually quite nice to get every day. It's sometimes more than others, but it's always good to get something you don't have to do anything to get. Every day, but I think it's kind of where you come out. This one, there is also resources which is being found. That's actually the main reason for the bases. It's the resource gathering. That I put the plants on as well was just to have a place, have them in some place where I could actually, because that is the part of the base with the plants is added later. That was not in the cards from the beginning. It's only the last two bases which is purposely built, and you can actually see the design is a little bit different. But that's one of the great things with base building, is you can actually just add to your base as you kind of like. There is no limitations. Of course, sometimes you just have to get the way of doing it right, but apart from that, it's actually not overly hard. Bear with me a second. Sometimes things are just being a little bit weird or odd, and you're thinking, what is going on? Well, at least I think that. I can't positively tell what anyone else is thinking. That is kind of impossible. this one only have the resources. I did not want to extend the base there. This one is purposely built for both plants and resources. This last one is actually a little bit silly because you wouldn't, well, you would rarely need to farm them, but I kind of did it just to make sure I got some if I should need it, but sometimes, well, I have dihydrogen crystals coming up there. They respawn roughly once a week, so this one is also purposely built. This is actually kind of this design I use very often if it's hostile planets, so I don't have to go outside. On this I need to, and that is kind of sometimes what is needed, because if you really want farm resources, then you kind of have to do it in all environments. There are certain things you can only farm on certain types of planets. And then it's better to make planets with bases which is literally closed off from the outside. Of course, while you build it, you are outside, but apart from that, you actually can prevent from going to any of them. So I have my dairy farm. It's not really working as I would expect it to. So I'm not going there today. I'm going back to the freighters because I need to change the ship and I need to prep myself for jumping. I can do that at the space station, but besides that, I need to make sure I have the correct ship. And I do have one ship I use for that kind of thing, so that is what I'm going to take. However, all of this I actually want to put it aside. These I have so bloody many of. Okay, I have 9,999, so let's just put that back where it kind of belongs. I'm still putting things to sell on my starship because on the other side there is also space stations and stuff, so I will have the option to actually sell when I then switch the ships around again. So my solar is normally the one I use, and the reason for that is I wouldn't really cry if I didn't have everything I needed. So
technology recharge.
I'm going to break most of the things. That's okay. Now that is my primary ship. Over there is my living one. Still think it looks like a Pokemon, but yeah. Please don't throw balls at it at least. So I will go to the space station where I was and then start prepping the rest of the things, because one of the preps is actually taking a lot of stuff off my exosuit so I don't break it. Certain things I can't take off, but everything else I will deposit in my bag while I do it. So, if you want to ask me why I choose the solar, not something else, it's just it's the one I least actually want to do much with. So this is the one I used to travel with, or one of them. And here I am a little bit stupid here. I forgot to put all these things on the freighter. Which is a little bit stupid because I need that space. Is that enough? I don't know. mounting roof. So I'm doing this to protect as much as I can, so I won't be in the situation where I have to repair it. Repairs is quite pricey, so just saying. So this is how it looks like when you remove everything which you have put on your exosuit over many hundred hours, and it ends up looking like this. I am as naked as I can possibly be for the time being. So everything should be fine. So here we go. Goodbye Eissentam, and Daniel will be welcome something. I do not know where I'm going. I think this part is very beautiful and actually give an illusion that you are traveling immensely long. I know it's not the case, but still. So now I come through the center of the galaxy, and all I will have to repair is my ship, which is quite minimalistic. I could have taken certain things off, however I need to make sure it can jump the distance which is the last leg to the center. But it's one I don't have to keep, well, unfortunately it's the ship I always get when I have scrapped ship, so I do have to repair it, and I will. It's not a big deal. It's a small price. So Elkupalos, that sounds Greek, doesn't it? I have to write that down. Elkupalos. And I have to change that on all my schedules, because I actually write where I am. So Elkupalos. So goodbye Eissentam, and welcome Elkupalos. So I am a place where it's very hot, so I have to do a couple of things. to make sure I survive. And that is unfortunately going to take a little bit of time, but not overly much. So, sentinels.
Commencing assistant suit visualization.
So, first of all, I make a hole in the ground because that protects me. There. I have now shifted to my normal multi-tool, so everything... I should actually have made sure that the things are filled up before I jump. That's a little bit of an oversight from my side, but, well, not the worst thing I could have done. So, now, nothing has been damaged, so I can actually start putting my things back. That is the good thing with this. So that is quite nice. The question is it better to have that there or that? That actually look quite good. This is supercharged as well. That's my hazard protection. And that is actually a good thing to have supercharged because that gives a lot of bonuses. So so whenever you put things next to each other which is related, you get bonuses. So it would actually be so it gets bonus from the other one but not for that one. Okay. That is kind of nice to know. So these I will put over here because they are not only important and they don't give any bonuses as such. So all my jumping equipment, now we come to these. I tend to put them next to each other. That makes it a little bit easier to keep an eye if you are running out of your shielding. I am wasting a supercharge on one of them. Don't know if that is a bad idea or not. That's a little bit one of those, you might tell me that I'm doing it wrong. I am. These don't give any bonuses except with each other. So I put them there. They do help to the other things, but they weirdly not enough don't give bonus with them. So now I have put everything on my exosuit. It's hot here, so let's fill that up. If you notice, everything is empty when it's been. So I'm actually filling it up, kind of just in case, because I know with myself, I come out on this planet, it's hot, I keep that topped up and everything is fine, there's no problems. Then I start traveling and I end up on another planet and oh, everything is in the zero, so yeah. What on earth is that? So it's hot here, but not badly hot. Always do some scans. Two reasons for that. I get coins and I get nanites. Especially if I go and talk to either the guy in the anomaly or my coax, or both for that matter. They might actually both give me. But it's always good to get some coins in on your account, because that is kind of the better thing to do. I know there's a lot of discussions whether you should make coins or you should explore or build bases. I always say that do whatever makes you happy when you play. If you are entertained, you have fun with your game, and don't let anyone tell you what you should or shouldn't do. Because it's your game. But we do sit on in the chat sometimes and make fun that we are playing wrongly. And it is because there has been some people on YouTube making videos saying that pursuing monetary gains in No Man's Sky is wrong. And I disagree. Not that the guy isn't partial right, because there is more to the game than make money, but on the other hand, it's more fun to be rich than it is to be poor. So I would just say, again, play like you want to, do what you want to do. And any experienced player will say, if anyone told them they were playing wrong, would just tell them, F off. Because you don't become experienced in this game unless you play. And yeah, I rest my case because I'm not going to waste my breath sitting saying the obvious. There is absolutely no need for that. Bottom line is play as you want, play as you find funny. Everything else doesn't matter. So, why am I sitting here and playing? Well, I think that I might actually be able to help you, especially if you're a new player, because there's always a lot of questions which have never been answered in the game. And this is a good forum where actually ask, how do I fill in problem? What is this for? Fill in item you have gotten, you don't know what to do with, and so forth. This is a good place to ask. If you're an experienced player, well, you might sit and think, why on earth do you do it like that? I would do it like this. Well, feel free to use the chat and we can have a talk about it. I'm not always picking the easiest way to do things, and I do like to learn. So that is one possibility. And if you like entertainment, I'm an expert in doing stupid things, so yeah. But you know what? We have a laugh about it. I do not mind people getting a good laugh over my stupidities. So that's about that. But everyone can use the chat. It's not limited to followers. I do appreciate if you follow me. That will help me out over time. But if you just want to chit chat, the chat is open for everyone, and everyone will get help. You know what? This is one I'm not going to do. I have so far not had much luck with settlements. They have so many times cost me money, so I'm actually going to ignore that. So that's one thing. If you were going to ask why I'm not going there, that's the reason. So what I'm going to do is actually find out where exactly I am. Because a couple of times I have actually ended up very close to the core, and in some galaxies I just jumped through.
Orbital station coordinates received.
Yeah, I don't care. I really don't care. I can see I am in the outer rim. I am very far out, 760,000 roughly light years from the center. So that is absolutely brilliant. That is what I wanted to. So the further I get in galaxies, the more thinly populated they will be. So that is one of the things. So I'm not going to play overly different from earlier, but I'm going to look at a little bit more planets. Basically, I normally put at least one base in a new galaxy, as long as I can. Then I will start deciding what I do, if anything. But it would be nice eventually to find a nice planet. Always take care you don't shoot at those, because then all hell breaks loose. You have to think about, they might think that this is their asteroid belt. I actually had one where they constantly moved in my way, so they kind of forced me to shoot at them, which was not on purpose, but as they were in front of me all the time, it suddenly went wrong. So yeah. Well, I'm going to continue with doing missions, trying to find storage augmentation for this ship and my other ships. I only have one which is filled up, so that is going to continue. So I do not expect anything to be differently, but only the scenery where we are. I actually have one to sell. It's not like I sell everything, but sometimes it is just to get rid of things I know I'm not going to sit and fiddle around with. You can try to twerk your upgrade modules, and I do that sometimes. But I will say, emphasize on sometimes. So, trying to sell what is meant to be sold. And I know a lot of it will be sold eventually. Oh, that's nice. And again, you might ask, why are you picking up all those navigation data? Yeah, that's a good question. not my favorite room, but it is fine. Well, the ships, a B fighter, a sea explorer. Another fighter. It's a C1. That type, I had many good memories on my original save, because I had one of them. It was a very nice fighter at the time, but that was before we started fighting on the surface of planets, so that has meant that other features is kind of necessary. Still trying to get all the words in the 3 languages. I am getting closer. They were not happy bunnies, but at least I didn't lose any standing with them, so that's kind of good. But I didn't get any good things either. Get some white ice cream. It's useless, but I'm not. I do make missions sometimes just to break up the search for missions, but it has to be reasonable. And as we just started, then we're not too bad off at this moment.
Units received.
So I'm going back to my normal setup and my normal things. I just saw something that should not be there. It should be down here somewhere. I have a load of things which again is actually not very necessary, but hell. On the other hand, there's things I don't have too much of, so yeah, I might actually have to go and farm a thing or two. So, there's a planet there, irradiated, unknown, paradise planet. Okay. Let's go and take a look at it. I mean, Paradise Planets comes out in many forms and shapes. For me, yes, I liked like the landscape where I'm living, big green fields and forest. This looks like an autumn planet kind of thing. Why is the Sentinels on a Paradise planet? That is not normal.
Units received. Units received.
There is also animals which are dangerous. Because that one has been killed. I don't think it's the Sentinel who did it.
Units received. Units received. Units received.
Oh well. That is a predator, so he might be the one which actually kills animals.
Units received.
And I see something I like, then I go for it. Will I be killed? No. But I might be annoyed with the attacks. That's something different. I do get annoyed if animals attack me, because I'm actually not the animal's enemy most of the time.
Technology recharge. Units received.
So, floating crystals give glowing mineral, and you're supposed to kind of unpack it and you will be told what's in it. I do not unpack it until the end of my stream, because the problem is you risk getting 5-6 of them and get 5-6 different things to sit and fill up slots, so I keep it. What are you? You are not a predator. So not be a predator per se. They just pick up what others had killed. For some reason I just put down a marker that was a little bit stupid. So, Paradise Planet, not in my book. And I said, well, why is the Sentinels on the Paradise Planet? It has actually always been the case. You can run into Sentinels everywhere. Thing is, sometimes it's more they are there to protect something. So A-class shuttle. It's not really something I'm interested in.
Product received.
So I bought one. Hazard protection. I'm actually doing it to show a 2634 two toxic 6 cold 8 cold, so that one is actually better. Better. This is 2 anything except for toxic. So this is actually the worst of them. So I'm actually going to keep that because I felt that was a little bit better. Go. That is the glowing minerals. I saved them for later. That one I put back on the freighter. That one I put on the freighter because I have a full stack here. I might have to at some point to put them here, but yeah. What is going on here? Why is that showing weirdly? Well, oh, I just tried to kill him. But if you notice, I took the expensive one, and that's normally those who give you the better. give you a better outcome, but there's no guarantee, and you can't see it before until you have actually installed it. So you always take a chance, and whether you win or lose, that is always the question. So where is my ship? It's that way. So one thing is always for sure, dihydrogen, I need loads of them, so they are used to make fuel for my frigate. Is this anything to write home about? I don't think so. So it seems like I was shortly clipped out. So if anyone wrote anything in chat, I haven't gotten it, so feel free to repeat. Do I need any specific things? I don't think so. I really don't think so. So of course I need the usual things, dihydrogen and tritium in abundance, but apart from that, I don't think this planet will provide me with anything I need. I could of course be wrong, but I don't think I am. So let's see if there's any trading posts around in this part of the world. Not on the Paradise planet? Ah, it is actually on the Paradise planet. So I could have jumped up to space and down again, but when it's around a minute I don't mind flying across. It'll also give an option to actually see what's on the planet. Am I wrong in thinking it's not a proper Paradise planet? Well, it probably ticked the boxes for Paradise planet, but it's not one that I would say this is the planet I've been looking for. That would be lying. thing is the weather is nice. So that on its own is of course worth something. B fighter, a C fighter. It's not really what show much excitement over that. There's an Explorer, which was a C1. Short one, which is a C1 as well. There's a short one there, which is a B1, which is nothing I would even consider going for. But that is, of course, the lottery again, because
Product received.
are you going for
Received. Product received.
anything special? The problem is always you
Units
are influenced by Sod's law.
received.
So whatever you need, you won't find. That's Sod's law for you. When you
Received.
need something,
Received.
it will
Units received.
kind of hide from you.
Units received.
If you don't need something, you keep finding it. And we've seen the example on this channel sometimes, because someone is sitting writing, oh, I can't find whatever it is. And I land on a planet in the same moment the sentence is written, and there it is, because I didn't need it. That's why we call it Sod's game, or the game of Sod's law. The hot one I landed on when we came. Tropical moon with dissonance detected, so could chase Sentinel stuff there. I will do that in this galaxy, but not just at the start. Scalding planet. So if you are wondering what I'm looking for, I don't know, to be honest. Something there behind. I'm actually looking for a toxic planet, because I'm running out of ammonium, so that wasn't really there. So on to the next system. I could it's nice, it's a red system, but there is no there was no space station, so well, there was no race which was controlling the system, so then I won't get any missions, I won't get any trade or anything. And that's how it is. If you want the things that I'm going for, you need space stations. Frozen blend. It might be the leader is Elsa. It's actually two moons there, so I will say infested moon, yeah, nice. I would say don't disregard moons because they can be just as interesting as anywhere else. At least knowing that it's infested and it has aggressive sentinels. And it's exactly what I don't want to do right now, so we are going to look at the space station and see what that shows us. So if our thought yesterday was had any merit, then this system is a high economy one, so that should actually maybe draw some better ships in, but I don't know if that is the case, but it seems like there has been some pattern to that. C-class, that's not really. Tricky because it
Product received. Product received.
Sometimes so I have a couple of things I can sell. It's actually the things I just bought, so yeah. Sometimes you get a quick turnaround that is actually very nice. Okay, one of these, I still assume they are not going to be beneficial for me. But I'm actually going to look. It just kicks me out. Come to it exactly the same again. Perform diagnostic, nothing happened. So, yeah. Before we continue, I am going to take a... No, I'm not. There's a lot of ships, so let's have a quick glare A. 2 A's and a B. Okay, I'm just going to run a couple of minutes for a bathroom break. I'll be back shortly. Stay with me. So, I'm back again. Is that the same ones? It looks like it. I am going to be a little bit naughty because I just got handed a piece of cake, so that I am going to sit and eat. So I'm not talking so much right now. But of course, if anyone says anything in chat, I will reply to it. It would be rude not to. Oh dear. Some of these words, when you are testing your language skills, are very tricky because one word will send you into making them angry, and one word will make them very happy, and two will give absolutely nothing beneficial. So at least I got a couple of gifts there. this I'm trying to keep it running so I don't have to do that in the end of the day. Oh dear. That is a very boring reward. Yeah, 500,000 units. That's very generous. But I have 3.1 billion. So I really don't need to earn money. Nanites. 300 something nanites. Not bad. But I have 300,000. So then you give me vector compressors. It's a trade thing, I guess. I don't even know. So let's try that and see what actually it goes. They want me to repair something, so I will. But I will, as always, just talk to the guy here, because first time you talk to them, they give you a gift when you are high enough with the 3 different guilds, depending on which guild it is and so on. And it's free, so I'm always keen on getting what's free. Couple of A's here, but no S's. Oh, sorry. That was me bad, and it wants me to go to the one with the aggressive sentinels. That's nice when I have to run around. Why do you want me to land here if I can't? So make sure, just in case, that you are filled up. I'm very good at forgetting it, but very long that way.
Extreme sentinel unit.
Yeah.
Extreme sentinel unit.
I am aware of that. And there is the trap, because there is a lot of grab. Oh, fuck.
Warning. Sentinel drones activated.
I'm not going to try to fight them, because then I will be doing that the rest of the evening. So, just using mole mode to hopefully lose them. That doesn't mean that they will come back, but next one is coming. Oh dear. Extreme Sentinels is really a curse. Another one. Don't need to go that way, yeah.
Weather warning. Incoming storm. Technology prepared.
So this is one of those which is bugged. Oh, fucking hell. So I'm coming down to a planet which is shitty with the sentinels, and the mission is bugged.
Technology prepared.
Ah. So this is one of those where I actually don't get anything out of it. Bastard. One thing which goes better with cake is coffee. There's nothing better than a lovely cake. home-baked cake. So this is not working, so sod that. I'm not wasting my time on it. I have in the past tried all the normal tricks with reloading the game and all that, and nothing really worked out. So had a terrible cold. See, that's the problem with bad weather. You can't always see what the fuck you're doing. But I can see the green one. Luckily, phosphorus is one thing I have with them, so. Oh. I found an S-class ship.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
So, you want 12,650,000 for it. It's a shovel. I don't think I would pay that for it, but some people are collecting, so I will take a picture of it, and you can see the address of the planet down in the left hand corner. You have to be in Elkupalos Galaxy to use it. Can be a problem, but then there's a possibility to camp out for a S-class shuttle. I don't even think I have one, so. And I'll give the coordinates of the planet, the trade station is -1139, -6074. And be aware, this is a planet with aggressive, very aggressive sentinels, so. You won't, but feel free. What else is there here? B and A, B. And I have actually seen sometimes there is more than one coming to the same place. So if you have the possibility to camp out, you might find other ships as well.
Product received. Product received. Product received. Product received.
I can hear other ships are landing, so there's an explorer, A1. sentinels around. I would not think they would attack on a trading post, but don't always be too sure of anything.
Units received.
Especially not when we're talking about sentinels, because they can be some of the most erratic things you ever encounter. And that is the reason there is so many all those Perventino balls. They are what they are here to protect. And that is not really what I would be coming for. That is way too risky to fight them on a planet like this. There is better options than that. Another explorer. That was a B1. So let me just finish my cake. That is very yummy. So I will promise you no more cake today. Actually, I can't promise that because if someone comes up and gives me more cake, then it would be stupid if I said no thank you. It's like in the game, it's free stuff, and I actually like to get free stuff, including cake. Oh, that was a lovely cake.
Hostile scan detected.
It is funny. You can very often argue whether it's worth baking cakes, bread, etc. yourself, or you spend too much time doing so it's actually cheaper to buy it in a supermarket or a bakery or whatever there is around where you live. However, unless bread or cakes are baked by a professional baker, then I would argue that homemade is always better. And I know some will scream now, but I can't cook, I can't bake. You know what? You're sitting looking at the internet right now. And even if you have no skills in cooking or baking, there are so many websites which offer recipes and instructions how to actually
Product received.
cook and bake. And many of those recipes is step by step, very easy to follow. And yeah, you might not have a clue what you're doing, but if you follow those recipes, you will get a quite good result out of it. Just follow the instructions. As long as you can read and you can actually understand what you need to do. If it's a boil for 10 minutes, well, then you boil it for 10 minutes. Use a timer. You got one on your phone, you got one on maybe even your oven or stuff like that. It's not difficult. Follow the directions, do as they tell you to do, keep the time. If it says 10 minutes, don't give it 20 or 5, but 10 minutes. Then test. If you feel it's undercooked, give it some more. If you feel it's fine, then start eating. I don't know, I'm playing No Man's Sky and tell you to follow a recipe from a website. Yeah. How rude. But too many people nowadays has gone away from actually cooking lovely food. And if everyone continues doing that, then we actually forget how good food tastes. On this, we spend a very big buck going to very expensive restaurants because those who make good food will be very expensive over time. Okay, it's like that. There's another one. Okay, this is this is shuttle day. Oh. It's another S-Class shuttle. This has a lot of slots. Same price, 12,650,000. And yeah, if anyone is looking for specific shuttles, then yeah, don't go. I need a picture first with the address for this system. This one is on the space station, so it's easier to find. And I need to get out of the picture. Nope, I need to go that way. There we go. Then back up a little bit, then it's a good picture. I have to check on the screen where I have my picture sitting because I'm bad to put my face on top of it. That looks good. So, yeah. Number 2 S-Class shuttle today. That is, I think it's the first time I have found 2 shuttles on the same day. S-Class, that is. Because shuttles there is plenty of. No, that is quite funny. So, wonder if I can find shuttle number 3. I think it would be time to play another game then. Because that would be absolute too much. Non-stick piston. Yeah, I have a lot of trade things on my ship. I almost filled it up. Oh, that's not the first time I end in that situation either. Even though I have a lot of slots for things and I'm very good at filling up. So none of these are really things I want to do. Always be polite and say thank you when people actually give you something. So, oh, thank you. So, I think it's almost filled up with a lot of things. Bit of space. Jesus. The worst part is now I can't go to a trade station as well and build up because I wouldn't have space. So that would be a little bit wasteful. Still need tritium and that is always a must. That of course comes with gold and silver and sometimes platinum. kind of how it is. So let's jump on. I don't want Atlas, I want that one, yeah. Tory tree. That looks like a good plan. Go to the space station first. If I'm lucky, I can sell a lot. If I'm not lucky, then I kind of need to find a plan B. Maybe I should change my ship to a hauler. That's at least a possibility. I wouldn't mind flying around in a hauler, but I wouldn't mind its weakness in fights. And the problem is you run into a lot of fights when you kind of jump around. So that is always a problem. So I keep one back so it keeps filling up in that slot. So I knew I had one more, but I thought that would be better having sitting so it doesn't mess up. One thing to sell. Jesus. This is slow roasting me because this takes more time and effort than I'm used to. That is not great, but it is as it is, and oh, there is that was a B shell, an A holder. Maybe I should find that and fly around it. Just a joke, I have hauler enough. fine, huh? It's, I don't run out of... what? What? Sometimes you just think, what is going on here? Yeah, I must admit, I'm curious to see what ships is around, because that sometimes gives some interesting things when you find them. And I had a very long dry spell with ships, so... And yes, I know I already looked on this station, however, sometimes your resources change, so you actually have good prices for some of your stuff where you on the other side wouldn't have. Oh dear. I was kind of tempted a short moment, but I really don't want to do missions just to do them yet. There's only one way to kind of deal with that. Go somewhere and hope the best. myself in the process either. Some nice planets with nice sensors here. Jesus. This is... It's not looking promising in any ways. Ah, man. It's just very boring right here. At least the good news is it's a Viking system, so there is double nanites. Do I have any of them? Of course not. Oh dear. That could be money, but well, they could all be money. They're actually quite good selling, so.
Product received. Product received.
I keep filling up my shit. Oh, I need to vote. Who do we vote for? The pro gig candidate, the wisest or the strongest? I take the strongest. That's always a good thing with the Vikings. Go strong, aggressive. Oh well. That's not much. knows what I'm doing. How many words do I have? 684. Well, we're getting there. Eventually. Might not be today, but
Product received. Product received.
I think I was stupid. Probably in another system, but
Units received.
it's good I have it there. Consult the Galaxy. Okay. It is a bit difficult.
Technology recharge.
How can I fly around without any fuel? That's always a good question, isn't it? Need to bring it there. I just want to see what type of planet this is. Okay, not the worst kind, but I'm going to the space station first. Up there. when you start a save or new game, always make sure you pick up all those navigational data, because some of them give nanites and some of them give these can be traded into maps, which can be quite useful. Among others, maps will show you where you can get free slots for your exosuit. So don't disregard the free stuff. Well, that's how I have it most of the time, trying to absorb. It's the same, exactly the same.
Product received.
Very cheap wiring looms, if that's something you stock up, like I have done. The thing is, I have so many now, and I really don't want to stock any more up. So I actually put that on the wrong place. Oh well. I'm not out of space yet. Soon enough be so, but right now I'm not. Luckily, money and nanites doesn't fill up your storage, so was not interesting. There are some things I don't understand, but okay. So free stuff is free stuff. That's always a good thing. And I have to look if there is any. Oh Jesus.
Product received.
If there is anything which changes so I can actually sell. It's not the greatest of times for trading, but oh well. And I will say that these are not great either. But sometimes you just have to do some missions and get back to it. So don't I have any? I guess I did.
Alert. Navigational data received.
It's always, and I emphasize always,